fun.
So as Eric mentioned, it's really the platform-based approach that allows you to increase your productivity and decrease your time to market. And now fundamental to this platform-based approach is our LabVIEW system design software. So to talk more about our latest version of LabVIEW, I'd like to bring to the stage Sinead Brady and Solomon Azizi.
First off, thanks for having us here today. As you may know, the latest version of LabVIEW, LabVIEW 2014, was released in August. Now, there are hundreds of thousands of LabVIEW programmers around the world that represent 95% of Fortune 500 manufacturing companies, 8,000 classrooms, the top 20 5G researchers, and every respectable engineer like yourselves. But out of the masses, it's you, the dedicated, the loyal, that show up to NIDays every year. You show up to NIDays to learn how we've made LabVIEW better for you, like the new hardware LabVIEW enables, in addition to the 10,000 benchtop instrument drivers, 200 C-series modules, and over 1,500 PXI modules. You come to NIDays to see the new analysis protocol that's been added that complements the over 900 graphical math and signal processing functions and over 800 text-based math routines. You mainly come to NIDays to interact with the LabVIEW community, the 15,000 certified LabVIEW developers, 200,000 members of the NI discussion forums, and over 800 global partners who work to build custom turnkey solutions or build add-ons that extend the functionality of the LabVIEW platform.
Now that's some really impressive numbers, really showing the global scale of our LabVIEW community. But what about those closer to home, say in the UK?
That is a good point, John. Could I ask everyone who has a certification in either LabVIEW, TestStan, or Lab Windows CVI to please stand up? Feel free. That's a good number. Could I get a round of applause for everyone who just stood up? Feel free to be seated. We'd like to thank you for your commitment to the LabVIEW community, as well as helping us to improve the standard of programming. I'd especially like to mention those who have achieved a certification since NIDays 2013, and highlight those who have achieved an architect level of certification. Feel free, after the keynote, to come to the front of the stage where you can receive your pin from Eric Starkloff.
So our users also come to NIDays to see how our new tools can help them innovate. But Solomon, how does LabVIEW 2014 help further this cause?
Well, LabVIEW 2014 does not disappoint. Today you'll see all the ways that LabVIEW 2014 is helping you to innovate. Very specifically, LabVIEW 2014 includes support for the new Precision System Source Measurement Unit and the new embedded System on Module. LabVIEW 2014 also enriches the Rio architecture with new analysis IP like MathScript on 64-bit Linux on the processor and wide-path FFT support on the FPGA. There's also new visualization options through Data Dashboard for both Android and iOS, as well as embedded HMI for the Compact DAC and Compact Rio controllers. We know that from speaking to you, data visualization continues to grow in importance. So today, we'd like to show you an add-on that was created for LabVIEW. John, as you may know, a valued partner, Bergman Mechatronics, recently developed an add-on for remote data visualization.
I did hear about this. Could you tell us a bit more?
A few years ago, Bergman Mechatronics discovered a new communication interface known as WebSocket, which is being developed as part of the HTML5 standard. This interface is very interesting because it enables continuous, bidirectional communication to any browser without the need for browser plugins.
So they took this knowledge and combined it with their LabVIEW expertise in order to create added value?
Exactly. Knowing that existing solutions for remote LabVIEW access had certain limitations, they decided to explore a platform-independent, WebSocket-based alternative in LabVIEW. I'm happy to be here today to show you LabSocket, a LabVIEW add-on which allows you to replicate your front panel in any browser by dropping a single VI on your block diagram.
Sounds great. Can I see this in action?
Sure. As Solomon shows you how LabSocket works, I hope you don't mind if I call out some of my favorite features in LabVIEW 2014.
Go for it.
So we've built an application which is analyzing one of the richest sources of measurement data, weather. While LabVIEW is traditionally known for interacting directly with measurement hardware, here we're sorting through over 14,000 custom files which collectively represent over 30 years of weather measurements in Antarctica. In order to access this data, we're using a new Data Finder Federation technology. Like most API in LabVIEW, we need to connect the inputs and outputs. LabVIEW 2014 has an interesting new quick drop shortcut which can automatically determine which wires should be drawn. To analyze the data, we're performing a basic linear regression to identify temperature trends and determine weather patterns. Here, we can use two new enhancements that will certainly make my life as a LabVIEW developer better. The first is a smarter for loop, which knows when to auto-index to create outputs and when to create a shift register. The second is a new right-click option in the case structure, which allows me to easily change the input to the case selector terminal. These are common tasks that require extra clicks.
As you may know, some of these features are from the LabVIEW Idea Exchange, where users can submit and vote for new features for the R&D department to implement into the latest versions of LabVIEW.
Well, thank you to the National Instruments R&D team for listening to the LabVIEW user community. To view our data in any browser, whether on a computer, tablet, or mobile device, we just need to drop a single LabSocket tool VI on the block diagram and run it. The LabSocket system then automatically creates the web page representation and continuously synchronizes the browser and front panel elements. Pointing the browser on the iPad to the web page representation, we can see the LabVIEW UI and we have full control. We can see here that certain places on Antarctica are heating up at a faster rate than Austin.
That's great. So you've shown me how I can use LabVIEW 2014 and LabSockets to drive to new decisions faster with new functionality. But I also heard that Bergman Mechatronics won a Tools Network Award in the innovation category for this.
That's right. The Tools Network is a great way to offer the LabVIEW user community a wide range of vetted tools in a single online store. Partners like Bergman are critical to supporting the LabVIEW user community. So let's take a moment to congratulate some of the other winners of Tools Network Awards. There's Data Ahead for their Accelerate DAC tool, Local Grid with their Power Quality Analyzer, Varinko with their SkyWatts add-on for remote management and monitoring of automated test cells, and SignalX with their TDMS editor. In addition to the features that you've just saw, we've also added more value to your LabVIEW package, including the software engineering toolkits in the professional package, in addition to IP Builder and Cloud Compile in LabVIEW FPGA. Every year, we heavily invest in the LabVIEW platform, focusing on building and improving the world's best engineering system design software. You'll see some of that investment today and much, much more over the next few years so that you and I can continue innovating.
Thanks, guys. I look forward to seeing how the latest version of LabVIEW can help our customers develop systems and overcome challenges in the future. Thanks again.